We all know that the CIA, FBI and other three-letter combinations have this amazing enhancing technology. What if we could take this technology and use it for something actually useful? That's why I decided to try and enhance memes from SpongeBob using 3D software. So the first meme I'm going to recreate is K-Man SpongeBob, a classic of a meme. To start off, I created the rough shape of Bob using a standard cube. Using a sphere, I cut out holes randomly across the shape. A sponge has holes, we all know that, but what else has holes? Editing this video, I realized that half my way into making the sponge, I started making it into a cheese instead. I'm not starting this over. I guess this is what we're going for now. Next, using the sculpting tool, I deformed the shape to make it a bit less perfect, which make it look more realistic. Using another sphere, I sculpted out the shape of his mouth. Now SpongeBob needed some eyes. As making eyes from scratch probably would have taken me hours, I instead found a pair online to download. Because I'm lazy. I placed the eyes on the model and realized that this would probably give me nightmares. Then I continued by adding some details like eyebrows and teeth. To make this as realistic as possible, it's more than fair to give Bob some actual legs and arms. So I found a human body on the internet and started cutting off the arms and legs. Using a 3D model of a human body, I took the arms and legs and placed them on SpongeBob. Perfect. We all know SpongeBob has some banger drip. Just look at this, whatever this is. Either way, I made it. I modeled a nose for SpongeBob, then using a character rig, positioned the legs like in the meme. With that done, it was time for the shading. Using a standard principal shader, I gave him a yellow color with some subsurface scattering. This makes his skin look a bit translucent, just like the cheese, and adds to the realism. With that done, it was time to add the final details. To really embrace the K-Man look, I decided to add a beard. This really brings out the man in SpongeBob. After that, the rest was easy. Just kidding. I spent way more time than I should have recreating the background of the meme, which should have taken like 5 minutes considering it's literally just a black boulder. Anyway, I added in some extra details like starfish, some plants, rocks and a tree. Using a plane with cut out holes, I could recreate the look of some caustics coming from the sea surface. And there we have it, a cheese SpongeBob. What was I doing again? So next I wanted to do another character. So I decided I would recreate this meme of Patrick. To be totally honest, I struggled a bit with this one, even though he's literally just a single blob of a shape. Anyway, I finally got the rough shape starting off with cubes, then adding in finer details with the sculpting tool that I'm totally an expert at. I gave him eyes, and of course, what would Patrick be without his teeth? No, that doesn't look right. There we go, perfect. I wanted Patrick to get the texture of an actual starfish, but make him feel like a real boy. So with the brush I started to draw out some finer details resembling the surface of a starfish, and using a noise texture I went over the skin to add some roughness and bumpiness. The last detail was his eyelids, which comes from the bottom of his eyes apparently. I just used a sphere cut in half and sculpted the details. Now it was time for the shading. As I wanted Patrick to be a mix of an actual human and a starfish, I decided I would give him a skin color and shading. What am I doing? I played around a bit to get the exact right color, then I thought, wait a minute. As Patrick is always underwater,
I am under the water.
He needs to look like it. So I lowered the roughness, which helped give him that wet, moist look. While doing some research, I realized I missed something. The eyebrows. Now from the meme it looked like Patrick had two McDonald's M's as eyebrows. And as I don't support child obesity, I needed to give him something else. So I gave him the most glorious of bushes I have ever seen. For background I placed a big rock, fixed some lighting and done. Hang on. There we go. If you have any suggestions of what I should recreate in a future video, leave a comment below. Bye!